Cal's ducking out on us.
Goodbye, everyone.
Thanks for having me.
I didn't sign up for this.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna mute my mic on stream when I'm playing.
That makes sense.
But I will remove the napkin from my camera in a second, and you will get to see the greatness.
Joke.
Yep. So this tournament has been super hype. Everybody's been talking about it.
I'm excited.
It has given ripples across the chess world.
It's true. Open up your stream.
There were some grandmasters who were supposed to commentate for us, but they were busy. And I decided that me and MC Calamity could handle it.
Questionable, but I'll take it.
We'll see what happens. But either way, the grandmasters were not available tonight. They were busy, so
we didn't have the budget.
No, we couldn't afford them. They're very expensive. You can't they're not like magicians where you can rent them for birthday parties and stuff.
It's true.
It's kind of unfortunate, but at the same time, I understand. They got shit to do. Yeah. Let's see. Did anybody... We got 3 minutes till the first game.
Yeah.
Which is me versus ChaoticPhil.
Yeah.
Me versus ChaoticPhil, which will be great.
It'll be fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm excited.
I'll let them know that they can watch the stream when they're not playing.
To see Rufus lose in like 2 rounds. It's not true. You're actually pretty decent.
What?
I honestly think you're pretty decent. I was watching you last night.
Oh man, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm signing us up for something too.
Oh,
I'm signing us up for post-game interviews for anyone who wants one.
Okay, cool. I like it.
Because we know so much about what's going on. So, how am I going to do this? I am going to do this. Okay, welcome to the SaggingRufus chess tournament. Cal, I'm glad you dressed up for this.
You didn't tell me the dress code.
I told you that this was the most important tournament of my life. And I thank you very much for the resub though. I really appreciate it. You couldn't be bothered to dress up for the most prestigious tournament of my life, but you did come through with the sub.
Hey, I gotta make it up somehow.
It's true. So let's look at the bracket so far. MC Calamity 3 is going to play against Keys. I'm going to play against ChaoticPhil. And Affinity actually won by default because B-Hole couldn't be here because of personal circumstances beyond his control. And CodeItQuick, who is also known as Dota 2, got a bye because we didn't have enough players to do a full bracket.
That's how it works.
So...
That's how you know it's a legit tournament. Rufus didn't give himself the bye, so this is legit. He could have just done it.
It's true, I could have. I actually posted a video in the Discord of us going. So I'm gonna ask Phil if he's ready.
Of course he's ready.
And I'm gonna take my headset off here so that I can't hear any of the insight that Cal is giving you, and I'm gonna mute myself on the stream.
Is there a way to spectate?
You're going to be able to spectate through the Discord stream.
Ah, that's right. Okay.
It should be... Oh, I'm going to give you... Actually, hold on. I'm going to give you the Discord window so you can actually see what's going on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to mute myself, and then first I'm going to turn Cal up, though, because he's a bit quiet compared to the music. Say something now.
Oh, my God. Hi.
Oh my God,
I said something.
You're good. You should be good.
Yeah. I can speak.
the music a little bit more. Oh shit, that's too much. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna mute myself. You give him a good talking to.
Okay. Rufus is gone. So, who's hyped for this tournament? I'm hype. Well, because Rufus is deafened. Hello? You guys can oh, yeah, you guys can hear me now. Hello. I was just saying random stuff. Now I'm here. Hello, everybody. Here I'm just talking to myself for the last couple of minutes. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But no one can say what I was saying. Unless someone's a really good lip reader. But what I was saying is the match is going to be starting. What was the song? I actually don't know what Rufus' song was. What was the song I was lip singing to? Oh, God. Hooked on a Feeling by a band I completely can't remember. That was the entire song I was doing. Great song. Classic. Hooked on a Feeling wasn't it? Sorry, I need to look this up now. Bjorn Skiffs in the Blue Swim. Is that actually the original band? Oh, Blue Suede. Sorry, that's what. Blue Suede. Yeah, Bjorn Skiffs. Yeah. It's so... Yeah, I have no clue what it is. I don't know any of their other songs. but it's a classic song. Ooga Chaka. What else have they done? Bjorn Skiffs. Blue Suede. We're going down this rabbit hole while we're waiting. Classic commentary. This is very important to chess and what's about to happen right now. Yeah, I have no clue. Interesting. I'm just, vamping about Bjorn Skiffs and Blue Suede. Yeah. Could be. You don't know. Do you want me to see if I can find him? Is it just ChaoticPhil? Is there like a number after it or something? But he can, it seems. I'll get the trophy now. No, not yet. You gotta wait both matches.
I'm muted. Yeah, we're having a technical difficulty here. He can't challenge me. Try logging off, then back on.
That'd be a great tournament. Cheese tournament. Best cheese.
Yeah.
You should taste cheeses all day. Oh my god. Can we do that next month?
Yeah. I was muted because I'm supposed to play the first game and I don't want to hear Cal's commentary of my game.
But yeah, that's why he was muted.
Yeah, we're having a technical difficulty here. As soon as we get this figured, we might just try to get you and Keys up here if this doesn't fix soon.
Okay.
But
okay.
Where do you sign up for? I don't know, man. Can you open up chess.com.live?
There's live. Yes.
I just want to see if I can search for your username.
MC Calamity 3.
I'm trying to find out if this is just a me thing or not.
Didn't you challenge me before?
No, I don't think so. Here, one sec. I'm gonna go to a BRB screen here so I can. I'll try logging out and logging back in. Maybe it is me, but who knows? Log in.
Maybe it is you.
SaggingRufus. Okay. Chess.com/live. Bring the bracket back up here. Kirby race. Okay. Yeah. Play.
Okay.
Versus a friend. ChaoticPhil. Select.
No.
Black. Play. Challenge user does not exist.
Can he challenge you?
He says he can't. Oh, he misspelled it. He misspelled his username when he was creating it.
Nice.
Okay. So we should be good now. I'm going to mute up again. Okay.
Okay.
Here.
This is going away again. I see what happened.
Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, wait. What? Now the board's just fucked up again? Really?
That's just part of life.
It seems like every time I refresh the page, it loads in at a different size.
To like make sure I'm in the right spot here. To be like over this. No, it's more this way.
There we go.
Good.
Okay, I'm gonna play against ChaoticPhil.
Highly recommend Rufus's highlights as well. They are great. Monthly highlights by the SaggingRufus. The man that's going to be over there. Is that the right? Nope, wrong direction. That direction. Webcams flipped. And they're playing soon-ish, probably. Now that we're kicking off. So each one of these tournaments are the first to 2 points. Each win is 1 point. Each tie is 0.5 points. If at the end of 2 games or 3 games, if both players reach 2 points at the same time, then it is a tiebreaker. Game aborted. Whew. Looks like one of them already lost it. Okay, here we are, starting off. I think we got some chess, possibly. Looks like it's still frozen. Oh, okay, ChaoticPhil going down with his first move. I don't see the timer going down at all, which is interesting. Because I should, oh, there we go. First move isn't, that's probably just the first move at that, okay. Looks like so you got just your normal opening. I hate the keto. So looks like you just got your normal openings. Just kind of going about, not trying to use up a ton of time. Both of them just doing their thing. I don't know why. Okay. Rufus normally, from what I've watched from Rufus, he normally castles pretty much as quick as he can. Well, not quick as he can, but in a decent. Because I mean, castling's a smart thing to do that I don't ever do quick enough. Personally. But yeah, kind of uneventful. Each player setting up. Yeah, I used to bullet games. Yeah, because bullet arena. That was fun to watch. Rufus was doing that last night. Bullet arena is just a really super quick. I mean, one of the strategies is literally just move your pieces as quick as possible, so that you don't run out of time. And like castling defends your king pretty easily in a bullet arena if you just do a castle opening. Still kind of uneventful. They're definitely going at why. It's interesting. It's an interesting decision. Move your pawn up there, because that can be taken pretty nonchalantly by that knight. But I mean, the knight really can't do much as far as advancing goes from there, because he can now take that next turn if he doesn't move the knight. Because I mean, you're not going to move your pawn up and then trade again, probably. Yeah, you're going to want to move back. It is a pawn, so he has a piece advantage. Rufus looking to move his knight around, try and get that out. Oh yeah, I think the bishop. I like the idea of the bishop, because I mean, trade bishop for rook isn't too terrible of a trade. So yeah, Phil saw that. If you're just looking to trade pieces, risky man, Rufus. Risky man. You could take that and do a knight trade. You already have the piece, so it's just only a pawn up. And that's a decent place for a knight if you can keep it there in enemy territory. You don't want to move that further in, though, I don't think, because you'd gain nothing from that. See, these are things I don't know as far as like point values. I know that I would want a rook more than a bishop/knight. I also feel like in most situations I feel like I would probably go for a bishop over a knight. Look at the fancy arrow things, exactly. Fancy arrows. Chess is definitely something that I played a lot when I was younger, and I played a good amount of it, but like when you're playing middle school, high school chess and that kind of stuff, you're not going to be thinking, well, this is so many points. It's just, well, I like a queen better than this, or I like this better than that. So this is more of the like backwater commentary as far as chess goes. I like this piece better than that piece, so you don't want that to be taken, not like this many points versus that many points. All that's happening, Rufus just took a pawn. They're tied in pieces. They're both also very close in time, too. I like horse, exactly. Phil, you're not supposed to be watching the stream. Actually, I don't think it matters. Well, it does. I wouldn't watch the stream just because Rufus... I know Rufus plans out his moves. I honestly don't think it matters that much, but still. What does he want to do with this? So he has a rook in okay position, but he can't... Everything is still pretty well defensible. That is a better trade. Probably. If Phil decided to actually move in his pawn at all, it could be pawn for pawn for... what? Pawn for knight for bishop. I think if we're going to go down that route, I would like that trade better. You could still always take that knight if you really wanted to, rather than trade bishop for a knight. Okay, he did. Okay, I think that's a smart move. Because sure, he can get his rook over there. But as far as what's that rook going to do at the moment, it's not really threatening this knight. And now he can just take... He actually can just take that knight, I think. I think Rufus just let himself open for pretty... Why wouldn't you do that? He's up 2 points now. Yeah. Is that what the +2 means? I'm guessing on top of the stream. No, +1. Gotcha. Yeah. Well, that makes sense because if you do the math too. Okay, do that turn. That works. That's an interesting trade. You could technically go one up with the rook if you wanted to, but that would get you hit there if you want to do that. That makes sense. It's kind of threaten the... Thanks. That kind of threatens the bishop. So we can either move it or you can try and... Arena over. Arena over. I like that move. Just taking that pawn and kind of pushing your rook a little bit further. You want to get the black rook somewhere over here to kind of get to his king, possibly. So it'll take a couple moves to actually set up. I feel like you want to be more proactive. And like if you move this here and then that there, then his king just moves up one and then threatens the piece that's right there. You could then move that there, but then his king would have to go back and then you could end up drawing. Now in this case, a draw is 0.5, so if you feel like you're really far behind, like he's 3 points behind, you could try and force out a draw. And then you at least get the 0.5 as opposed to the 0 points. I don't want to commentate. I don't want to give away too many of my strategies. I'm just thinking about that because Keys is in here watching. What's up, Tristan Kale? For anyone just joining, Rufus is currently one of the people playing, so he's going to be muted and you're just going to kind of watch his facial reactions to everything. I'm the only one commentating at the moment. When neither of us are playing, we're going to do a little co-commentating. I look away and then all these things happen. Yeah, you left that kind of open there. He still has queen and rook behind here, but then, I mean, that works. That's a trade. It's not a trade you're willing to take, though, because you're so high up. I feel like you're okay with the queen going down there. He has to get his rook and his queen into play and try and do something. I mean, really, he wants to get a pawn across, but this is still too many pieces to even try and do that with. I realize that you can't see my mouse cursor, so every single time I'm saying there, I probably should be saying like 3E or E3 or 3E. Because I'm hovering over. Yeah. I'm hovering over the pieces of me there and there. Forked. Get forked. Yeah, that was a really good fork, because I feel like you're fine trading that knight for a rook at this point. You're so high up as far as point counts and piece counts. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I feel like it's a good play. I mean, the knight gets taken anyway, but I guess the bishop's slightly farther up. The queen is a behemoth. You're correct, but I mean, it's not like you lose the game if you lose your queen. That just gave him the ability to not... He could even move farther up with that if he wanted to. I wonder why you wouldn't take that rook. I guess this gets more pieces up here. But you have such an advantage, you could just go for a couple trades and probably be okay. Phil's also a little bit light on time compared to Rufus. And that just gave up your bishop. Maybe he's feeling a little pressure of being like a minute behind. It seemed interesting. I'm guessing he wanted to try and save his pieces because he wanted to keep his lead. Maybe the queen kind of shook him up a little bit. That can totally happen. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting play. Trying to get the pawn. Is Phil looking to get another queen? His time's getting a little bit short. Rufus has the ability to take this kind of slow late game if he wants to. That's interesting. Currently has nothing blocking. So Rufus moves his queen up, takes the knight, checks. Oh no, he can't do that. Sorry, rook. There's a rook right there. Okay, hold on. Threatening the queen. Interesting. That does leave your knight, your pawn open. Because that knight was blocking that. It's like tempting to move the bishop into 3E, but you don't do that because the rook just takes it. You want to, but of course you don't want to because it's a terrible move. I feel like if Rufus plays a little bit fast, he's fine. Phil's going to feel pressured for time pretty soon. Even with, like, they're actually... Rufus is up 4 because of that queen right now. He just pinned. He's going to do the pin. Pin that bishop. Like, he can take his time. If he just takes a little bit of time, a little more time each turn, he's fine. Phil's gonna be feeling the pressure. Oh, why did he do that? Rook back. Okay. Rufus just kind of, I think Rufus just got him late game. It depends. I mean, Rufus could still blunder. It's just going to be not that. Okay. No, you could just take the knight. I guess you could take the knight after checking him too. So we can only move here, here. So now we can only move here. Wouldn't you want your queen to move up? Blocked by your bishop? It doesn't matter. He has to move back. If he moves back here, it doesn't even matter. You just do queen to back left. That's a checkmate. Isn't it? Because then the king can't move. I don't think he sees his checkmate. He just added a couple extra. Like, you just move the queen back one. If you just move the queen back one, then that blocks off both of the back two. That also works. GG Rufus. That's 1 win, so that's 1 point. Rufus has a point, and they will be doing a rematch for another one. It was definitely a bit of back and forth. The queen fell, and then the entire game kind of fell apart. It's hard to do. Like, when you lose your queen, you tend to feel like you're on the back foot and have to make some interesting plays. Phil had that game. I don't think Phil had that game, but Phil could have definitely had that game. But he made some plays where he wasn't protecting his own pieces at all. Rufus was his classic opening. It's not actually the Petrov defense. It's close. It's actually used to be my normal opening. The Petrov defense. It was the first opening that I actually learned the name of and was like, hey, it's where you move like your pawn to e4, knight to f3. It's like the beginning of the Petrov defense. Depending on what your opponent does, depends on what you go after that. They're just mirroring each other right now. That's kind of funny. They're just gonna go all the way down. This is the mirror match. Do you just do it? Do you just trade queens right here? Yeah, that was definitely a different... It ended up being a different opening. I thought Rufus was going to go for his normal try and castle kind of quick opening. And what happened is he didn't. They did a mirror. So it's pretty open on, I think, Phil's right side of the board. I guess his left side, where he's playing from, is a bit open. So he can get a lot of pieces out and about if he wants to. The knight was actually kind of cool, because he could have moved his queen up here. Phil could have moved his queen, sorry, to d4. To kind of be a little bit obnoxious. See, like that right there, the whole backwater chess. He can move his queen there to be a little obnoxious, not if he moves his queen there, he is now forking and pinting and all that kind of stuff. Little obnoxious. Time's in the opposite favor this time. Rufus is definitely taking a little bit longer in his opening. Why did Phil just move his queen? Is he biding time? I said, why did he just move his queen? Yeah, I said it. Oh, I know what happened. He said that's a queen, not a king. He thought he was castling. Okay, just kidding. Funny stuff. It happens. Your queen is very well protected right now. I mean, it happens. That's actually the two matches that I played today. It's hard to realize how different it is from playing unlimited time chess to going to 10 minutes chess. Every single one of your moves, you're trying to think fast. Sometimes you just hit the wrong piece, or you do not the best move. You blunder. And that just happens because of the time constraints. We're all humans. At least I think I am. It'd be weird if I wasn't. Okay. That queen being back there is going to be a pain in the butt, because he's going to have a really hard time moving that. Like, Phil wants to castle to the side so the queen can come out all the way. Yeah. Also, the rook is now in a decent position to kind of move down. I mean, do you just trade rooks here? Where that queen is puts you in a slightly less favorable position. I feel like... Oh, he took the queen. I didn't see that. It's probably been there for a while, hasn't it? But yeah, queen gone now. Phil's got a 9-point lead. The move before, okay, that's a while. That's a while in chess time. I feel like there is merit to going a little bit aggressive with trades at the moment if you're Phil. Ooh. Like that, kind of saying, hey, I mean, you take a rook, right? It's a bishop versus a rook. You're okay with losing your bishop at this point. You could technically push your lead, or you can back off and not lose anything if that's your prerogative. It's okay. Yeah, you definitely take a rook. You could technically move the rook that's on f8 down to f3. Technically, you definitely, or f2, and just threaten that bishop. If Phil does that, puts him in a pretty decent position. Rufus will probably just end up either moving the bishop itself, right? Or he can also move the rook to protect the bishop. He just can go into check. It's a viable move. So you gotta move out of that check. There's no way you can't. You can move aggressively towards the knight. Like that. And the knight can't check you again, it's gotta just move back. And then you just take his bishop for free. So you can move, I think like move the pawn up, but then it ends up being a trade that Phil would win. Move the pawn to g4, Phil takes that pawn, Rufus takes the other pawn, knight comes in, cleans up, threatens the bishop. If they kind of go back and forth with that trade, if you move the rook, okay. You're trying to move is Rufus trying to move the kings? Sorry, gotta frame a little bit. Half of my face. Hi, I'm back. Trying to move his king to Or open up the space where his king is a little bit. Interesting. I would have taken the pawn and then threatened bishop. Well, you can't really with the knight there. I guess the queen now. Huh. You are getting your queen out, which is important. Now, Phil doesn't have either of his bishops anymore, so that's a really good position for the king. I do feel like you'd want to move the rook up and just take the piece at this point. You could take 2 pieces if you wanted to, just to get both pawns out of the way. He does eventually take that knight. You could take that knight a little while ago. Hasn't really had the time to. So what does Rufus do if he just takes the pawn? If Phil just takes the pawn? Rufus could check, but that's not going to get him anywhere. Don't move the knight. No. I don't think knight for rook is worth it by any means, especially at this point. I think it's your best bet. Because if you move the knight that's on d5, then that rook that's on d1 just goes away. He could definitely take. It's interesting. I would have thought he might have wanted to take that and do like a trade, but then again, that pawn's still right there on e4. And now he's threatening the bishop, so the bishop has to move. And move quite a ways, too. Does Rufus win this trade now? Sorry, it doesn't feel... So I feel like if Rufus doesn't do something with that, like he has to do that now. Could do with king or could have done it with queen. But the queen, you don't want to do it with the queen because you don't want to move. Now he just takes the rook. Looking a little bit grim for Rufus. He missed the queen blunder. He did. He did miss the queen blunder. Yeah. G5 instead of H6. Because then it would have been, yeah, because he would have been check. Moved back. Could have gotten him. Because he, like, the king can't take the bishop. That would have definitely taken his queen. I mean, he can move his king now. I feel like... Nice. You know what I'll say? I'm not going to do being boozled. Because I don't have any. That's for him when he comes back. But I'll say nice. Nice. If I had any being boozled, I'd do one. What are you trying to do? Get your king out of there? There's only so far your king can go. Is he trying to draw? No. Is the king just going to go up? King can't go up and to the right, can't go up and to the left. King can't do any of those moves. King cannot move. Nope. King is very much... That's totally fine. Except it's checkmate, isn't it? Nope, because the bishop could get in front of the king. Oh, but he's stalemate. See, that's the thing that I'm not good as far as chess goes. How did he stalemate right there? he didn't have any moves? I have to go back and look at that at some point. And we're back to an opener. Why couldn't white move? The bishop could have blocked the king, right? Or no, the white just had 0 moves. Because he didn't do the check move. Gotcha. Yeah, I know what it means. I just didn't think I saw it. But I didn't see it. White had 0 moves with no check. Yeah. Didn't he still have a bishop? Did Phil take the bishop? Is that what I saw? Yeah, 1.5 to 0.5. Because he still had a bishop on the board. He took the bishop, okay. I missed that. I didn't see that happening. Yep. That's what confused me, is I didn't see Phil take the bishop and cause stalemate. What you mean is Phil got greedy and took the bishop and then caused a stalemate. That's what I missed. Rufus couldn't see it, but thanks for the follow. Just remember to lean to the left. So yeah, currently Rufus is up 1.5 to 0.5. The scoring system is every win is 1 point, every tie is 0.5 points. So Rufus has 1-1 and tied 1. Phil actually surprised. Phil had that one for a while. Decided to take the bishop rather than go for the check. But I don't know if that would have caused a stalemate anyway. I don't think it would have. Anyway, this game right here, starting off with a bang. 2 pawns and a knight already taken. They both went for the castling. That's fine. Neither am I. I really expect Rufus to just like roast every one of my moves when I play. Why did Cal do this? That's bad. This and that. So if you're hoping for more of this, then what you want is Phil to win, and then it to be a draw, because then we get to see what our tie maker is. Hoping for more Phil v Rufus. Wow, I just looked away for like a second, and Rufus is down another bishop. Ooh. Do you trade queens? If you're up, it's interesting. I think it's smarter to keep the queen. If you're really aggressive, you could just trade the queen and then taken his queen as he rebutted against it. He can get his knight out and get his rooks pretty free, except for his pawns. Queen. Now he still has the queen. I'm not bored, just tired. Don't worry. It's over here yawning. It's a decent threat. Okay. Take both knights. Keep your lead going. I like it. That's aggressive. Now Rufus's queen is currently in a spot where it's just surrounded by pawns and a bishop. The real question is, what do you do here as Rufus? You can try and get your bishop out, but try and give your queen some room. You could also try and move your pawn up. The f7 pawn to f5. Okay, that also would work. That way you can make a little bit of space, I guess, for your rook. Try and bait him into taking the pawn with the knight, but that would never happen. Okay. Trying to force a little confrontation there. He takes, you take. Do you take? I feel like you don't take. You set yourself up in a position where if Rufus' pawn on d6 takes the pawn on Phil's on c5, he just takes it with the queen and has a slightly open board. Yeah, I feel like moving forward. I used to have someone I played against that used to do that all the time. If his pawn was ever threatened, he would just move the pawn forward. And I slowly learned how to play around it, but the first time I used to see that strategy, I hated it so much. It's like, well, I'm threatening your pawn. You either take it or not. No, you just can move it forward. Trading rooks. That's interesting. Does let Rufus... No, because the knight. Huh. I am the knight. Oh, Batman. Huh. You really can't move that bishop out. He wants to get his queen out and about, but he can't easily do it. Right, like Phil already had a bonus, so that was a really good play by Phil. For sure. Trading that rook. There's a rook over. That makes that pawn free. And technically pin that because the rook's there. But it does make the pawn. You could take the pawn if you want with the queen and get the queen out. It's an interesting play. So what's protecting that pawn? He moves the queen down. He moves the queen down there. And then they trade queens. And he ends up winning that with a rook trade, though. I think Phil comes out on top. If you want to go for it, you can go... You even could just move the rook down. You don't have to move the queen over. If you just move the rook down... I think Rufus was hoping that he was going to move the queen down and then go for a queen trade. I don't think you take the rook. Is there a way to get in a more favorable position? I don't think that matters what you just did that much. It is kind of being like, now it's your turn. You go. You come to me. The rook's not free, but he does win that trade. So if Rufus goes there, Phil takes the rook. Rufus comes back if he wants to and tries to take with his queen. Or he can put it in check, and that does fork. He's in. No, he can't do that. That's right. Rufus forgot he put it in check there. So I forgot he was put in check there, and I was the one talking about it. You can check him again if you really wanted to, rather than let him take the queen. You can check him. Okay, now you're gonna let that go. You gotta move back left. And then he takes the bishop. It was a strong play. Because that actually, it was a nice play. There was no way that you're going to save that bishop in that play. He wanted to do it earlier, but he was in check, so that's good. He's still at a pretty big disadvantage. He does have the queen in the back lines, and he could take that knight. No, he can't because of the queen. You don't want to trade for queens. Rufus is way too far away to trade for queens. What's Rufus setting up? Don't do it, Rufus. What are we doing? He's doing that. That's actually a better play. So that puts him in check. I mean, Rufus could just try and force a draw. If there was a way for Rufus to force a draw, I don't think he can do. Can he? Because he can move the king up and to the right now, but if he moves it back left, I'm pretty sure that forces a draw. Oh yeah, no, he's good. You could force a queen trade. Got him on the ropes for a little bit. But how long is this gonna last? He's doing a really good job of like running down the clock. All his moves are really fast, and he has about 2 minutes up. So if he can survive, he can actually have this just on time alone. He's in blitz mode. He's in blitz mode now. Or whatever it was. The arena he did yesterday. Bullet. Sorry, bullet, not blitz. He's in bullet mode. Bullet arena. They're doing a damn good job. Both of these guys are. It's a good game of chess. It's really pretty close. Flip-flops back and forth. Why not take the knight? When I say why not, I also don't mean like they're doing anything bad. I'm just trying to think. Every time I see someone do a move in chess, I'm always like, why not do this? Yeah. So I would have thought the same thing. Do a3 knight, and then you can put him in check that way. But this way, he kind of sets things up on the diagonal. He kind of sets things up pretty well on the diagonal. So Phil has to move left there. Because now he can't easily check the king. You can do that and then take the knight. Phil has moved the knight. That queen in the back line is just going to town. That bishop has been a pretty big part of where he was trying to get, like, I don't know. Losing that bishop for that knight doesn't seem worth it for Rufus. You definitely want to move the bishop. If you move the queen there, you might have forced a check. Oh, actually, you would have. Oh, the play totally was. So you take. Maybe. I think if you move the queen to d4, that would have pinched that would have forked. Because it was a check and then you could have taken the bishop. Well, the rook was also a decent play. It threatened the bishop. And now the bishop has to move kind of out of position to get away. Or they just trade. Which is what's gonna end up happening. You definitely take that pawn, you threaten the knight. And that knight can go down and around if it wants to. The knight can get out of there. Kind of set up a little more long game. Get the king back. Start getting your pawn out. Rufus has a pawn advantage. The thing is with the queen is you can do some stuff where you... It's really good for forking. Or pincing. I don't remember the term for when something can't move because it would put you in check. It's not pins. That's something completely different. Get another queen. Or you're gonna lose a queen for a queen. I guess Phil's time is also really low, actually. Phil's gonna be... Just noticed that. Feeling the heat. Yeah, there was no reason to do that because the queen was still covering it. He's gonna move, so he can't. I mean, Rufus can just make some quick moves, and I think Phil's gonna be out of time. That queen is currently covering. Could put him in check. Could have put him in check there, and he wouldn't be able to do much. Well, we could have done something. Yeah, you're done, I think. Double queen, or maybe not. I mean, it's possible if he gets out of check. But double queen's rough. He also doesn't have a lot of time to make a choice. That +6 for Rufus. I believe, unless, I mean, even if it's a draw though, even if it's a stalemate, Rufus wins the match. Hiding behind the queen. Is that really? I mean, it's not a bad move. I don't really think if there's. I can't think of anything else. Yeah, that was a good game. GG's. Good games.
Well, that was a game.
That was a game. That was 3 games right there.
It sure
more than just
was.
one.
Let's see if Phil wants an interview.
If you want to do this interview, I gotta go use the restroom real quick. I'll be back.
Yeah, you go do that.
I'm gonna go do that. The videos might get a little bit weird for a second.
That's okay. I got a single commentator view. Remember?
I know. Remember.
Okay. Holy, that's bad. What? Oh no, everything's broken. Everything's broken. How's everybody doing today? Sure. Okay, let's bring him in. Move to... Hello, ChaoticPhil.
Hi.
How did you enjoy your match?
I played chess.
You certainly did. Actually, let's bring up the... Why am I on this? We have a Cal left, so my cameras are all messed up.
Okay.
But if we did this again, would you play again?
I mean, sure, I guess. I don't know anything about chess. I think the last time I played chess when I was like literally had single digits in my age.
Oh, really?
Yes. It would have been probably either when I was 9 or 10. So my chess knowing skills is like, I can castle.
I thought that was a good game. I'm not very good, so I had a lot of difficulty maneuvering some of the closed positions, and then I just kind of got swept a couple times, and then I just managed to hold on till the end.
Yeah. I mean, my knowledge for chess is like, towards the end of it, I'm just like, I'm gonna run out of time. I'm gonna lose. Just kill me already.
Well, the good news is nobody will have to kill you already anymore.
Yay.
This is single elimination, so I'm going to be playing the winner of Keys versus MC Calamity 3, and then after that, we're going to go back up to the top of the... Hey, welcome back, Cal.
Well, welcome back. Hello.
Wow.
Welcome back myself.
So it's now you're going to be playing against Keys,
Yes, I am.
and you'll have to deafen yourself and not watch the stream.
Oh no, I'm just gonna watch the stream to get all of your
You're
insight.
only going to watch the stream. Nice.
I mean, that's what I did. I watched all the stream. It didn't even help me. So it just goes to show.
You
Actually, I had this. I just had
freaking-
it muted. I had no idea.
you
No idea.
cheater. You cheater. Cheater.
Hey. We see the same board, and if you're muted, if I'm muted, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I was drawing arrows.
Really? You were?
Yeah.
He was.
You could draw
Okay.
arrows?
I was drawing
Okay.
arrows all over the place saying exactly what I was going to do next.
There's
I'm gonna
arrows?
be out of here.
What?
Yeah, you get out of here. Someone sent me a message. Oh no. Can you... Are you still there?
Who? Calamity's gone. He's deafened. Do you want me to leave now?
Yeah.
Okay.
See
fun
you
with
next
you.
time.
Bye.
Okay, so I need Cal to... Okay, there we go.
Wait a
Perfect.
minute.
Perfect. Yeah, you don't have to be actually in here, but having your camera in here helps me.
See if Keys can challenge me. 'Cause it's saying that I can't challenge him
Is
until
he
I've
in
played
live?
more games. Which is fun.
Oh, really?
We'll have to do unrated. Wait a minute. This is probably fine.
Yeah, you should be able to do
You
unrated.
are unable to challenge titled and other projected players until you have played more games.
Can they challenge you?
Can you challenge me, Keys? That's the question.
Okay. Oh, crap. When did the music stop?
It's a great question.
Probably only a couple seconds ago. I'll start the music again. Okay. 404 not found. That's useful.
That's useful. Make sure that's spelled right.
Go. Okay.
It'd be funny if I just can't do it.
This
I
guy
just lose- I
GM.
just flip it.
I'm a GM Dota.
There we go. Okay, I'm out.
See you later. I can't find the game. Oh, this isn't good. I don't think it's in live chess. Okay, let's see. Why can't I hear the music? Here we go. I don't think they went live chess. They did not. We're not going to be able to see their game because they didn't do live chess. Oh no, that sucks. rip. Let's see. Maybe I can... Hold on. Is there a search? Hold on. This is going to look a bit weird. Connect. User. Okay. Keys. One more. What is it with these guys and having private profiles? Okay, well this really sucks because now we're not going to have anything to do except for talk. I don't know. Let's see. Well, this sucks. Because I can watch other games happening in live chess. This is why I put the thing in. Because if Cal shares his screen, everything's going to be broken. Let's see if I can find a way to watch, I guess. Is it case sensitive, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Well, we can go through the games after the fact. Okay. Okay. If it's not live chess, I can't see it. But we can bring up, this is a Grandmaster game. We can look at this while we wait. Okay, friend. That's what he said his username was. Find friends. Here we go. Add friend. Okay. If I go to friends. Let's see. What if I go to Chess Live now? Can I see him now? Keys playing. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let's go back to the first here. So they did that. And then, okay, queen out. So MC Calamity is the white pieces. So we're just kind of going to skip ahead a bunch so that we can get up to where they are. Takes. Moves queen back, bishop forward, knight out. We're almost caught up to where they are. And again, I'm just going a little bit quick. Okay, now we're back up to where they are. So this is how we got to where we are. And I wasn't paying attention there. So yeah, he takes there with the pawn. MC Calamity down about 1.5 minutes on time. The question is, what will he do next? He could do some silly shit, which is what I would probably do. Like, I'd be looking at this. But not because I'm bad. Again, this is why I know good at chess. But he went right in. Okay, so that's guarded. He can't take there. So king has to move out. He can come actually right in there like that. That's not guarded by anything. If he wanted to, he could go right in there. But he doesn't. He chooses to take a pawn. But this is always still open to him. He can always go back in there. But now the scary thing is that Keys can just go like that and kind of neutralize the whole thing. But I guess he loses queen. This is the best analysis we're going to get, guys. It's just me guessing. The eval bar says Cal's going to win, though. And I trust the eval bar. The eval bar is a good guy. He's pretty cool. I met him once. He really knows his stuff. So Keys is really thinking here. He probably doesn't quite know what he wants to do, but he's down on material quite a bit. But if I were him, I would move his queen out and try to propose a queen trade maybe. But he's down. I guess they're equal in pieces, but get the queens off the board and make it a little bit easier. You'd still be equal, you just wouldn't have queens. Worse things have happened, but it would get the queen out of your back line. Because the queen can still just threaten to go like this. And then check you again. And then the king from there would hopefully try to escape this way. But he's going to push a pawn instead. So there's a couple ways he could deal with that. He could actually just open up the file entirely if he wanted to, but he doesn't. He could have gone rook, rook, and then just opened up the whole thing, but he chose to take with the pawn, which the eval bar still likes it. He hasn't completely blundered away anything yet, so there is that going for him, which is pretty nice. Okay, I want to close these games over here that are... There we go. There we go. Uh-oh, okay, that's why the things aren't the same size. Okay, I just figured it out. When you have those little bubbles there, nothing is the same size. Gotcha. Okay. Well, we'll fix this up right now. Now that I know what causes that, we're good now. Okay, so he puts the queen in behind. He's going to threaten to take the knight here, which he's going to get for free, basically. So he's now up +6 in material. He'll be up even more after he captures that knight. There's really... I guess he'd lose his queen to the rook. Damn! It's tricky. We can go there. Which is another check. Yep. He is going to escape this way. But... this would have been another check had he gone there, and then he would have been forced to try to move out again. Now this bishop is guarded. So he chooses to push a pawn. That's going to back the queen out. Probably all the way back to here, if I had to guess. I mean, I suppose he could go back like 1 square if he wanted, but... and he does choose to go back 1 square. So now, if I'm Calamity, I think I'm just going to try to get a bit of a better position. Like maybe try to move this rook over, or he could go there, but he's trying to get his rook out because he didn't castle at all. But I would want to get my rook out here. Because it seems like this guy here, he's just going to be stuck here for a while. So I think I'd try to get my rook out at this point. Get more pieces moving on the board and try to coordinate an attack. Because you're already cutting the king off this way. The second you can do something about either one of these pawns, you're going to be having some fun. So now, there's no reason he can't just take that, right? I guess the queen, but if he had his rook free, he could have doubled up. That's guarded by the queen. Both pieces are guarded by the queen, which means he's going to have to basically just back up to here. Nope. Stop it. Arrows. He's going to back up to here, probably? And then force a check? I think that's the safest bet. Or that. Not really threatening anything, though. But I guess he has that pawn pinned to the king, so the pawn can't move, but... But... No, that doesn't help there. I still think you want to start getting some of these pieces out, so maybe you just push this and don't really care. And then try to get... I think you want both your rooks out here. I really do. And right now he's threatening this rook, so now would be a good time to move it to the open file. Don't watch would be my my suggestion. Nobody's supposed to be watching the stream while they're playing. It said so specifically in the rules. Not to watch the stream while you're playing. Because the eval bar was going to be there, so... I'm guessing he got scared when he saw the eval bar. But the eval bar is there to help the commentators who don't really know anything about chess. Which is why in the rules it said, do not watch the stream while you're playing. Okay. MC Calamity with mate in 1. Which I'm assuming... No. The reason that's not it is because you just blocked this. Your mate in 1 would have been where? Well, now he's got mate in 3, so it's still not over. The eval bar is still very much in his favor, but remember, the eval bar sees lines that we're definitely not seeing. So now we've got another check here. He'll probably just move over here, I would guess. We will see. Yeah, the only reason we didn't show the eval bar during my game is because you can't show the eval bar in a game that you are playing. Yeah, so now there's really nothing threatening Calamity right now, so I would just get out of the way. Or that works too. But now he can just escape out either side. And he's still threatening your knight there. So now you're still kind of forced to make that same move. But now you kind of got to do it a bit more awkwardly and maybe go here. Which would put the king in check again. Mate in 1 here though. There it is. MC Calamity with the first win. Now we get to see the rematch. Because remember, we played at 2 points. So MC Calamity with the black pieces this time, he's going to have to defend. We got a king's pawn opening here. Okay. So now he has to use his bishop to guard the king. That's a very aggressive attack. But, I mean, it's not like he can go in and take that with his queen, because he's just going to end up trading queens and not really get anything for it. I mean, he got the bishop, but, like, that's not really worth it. But now he's got this nice pin here. But what he probably should do right now is castle the hell out of there. Get that king off to safety. I think you want to do that as soon as possible with that queen there. Because he can threaten the queen, but the queen can really just wait. Move over one. he's still kind of threatening. It's not as aggressive, or he can just back right off. Could have also came way over to the side here, and he would have had check on the king. Yeah. It's a lot easier to see the moves because I don't have anything invested. So I could just say, do this. I don't care if, you know, Keys loses a queen. But right now, things not good. Things are not good. The eval bar cannot decide what it wants to do. It's using stockfish with 3 lines. Okay. That's how it's determining who's winning here. We're not using deep analysis, but we're using 3-line stockfish here. Okay, so apparently this is just winning for white, and I'm assuming it has to do with getting your bishop over here, as well as your queen kind of on the same diagonal. And then you can kind of bully this queen away and end up with check over here, is I'm guessing more or less the attack plan, and why it's so heavily in white's favor. But I don't know chess. I'm hoping you guys know more about chess than I do, to be honest. Yeah, this does not look like a good game for Cal. Oh, he must have blundered his queen. Yeah, he did. Cal can just take. There it is. That's not really going to do too much for him. So I don't know what we're going to do, what we're going to see here now. There's a couple things we could see. But really, I think, there you go. Now we got the castle. It's a bit late for castling. We haven't developed anything over here yet. This is all undeveloped. We finally... This is more or less not developed. It's castled, but it's not really developed. It's not activated. So I think what we kind of want to do here is maybe, you know, kind of get your rook out here. Or we can pull out the bishop. That's fine too. Doesn't hurt. There's nothing... I guess he's trying to activate his rook here, because if he were to come down here, you'd end up with checkmate. Not anymore, but he had checkmate there for potentially. I guess I shouldn't say for a couple moves away, because obviously this counters it, but where do we go from here? I still think you want that rook out, yep. And then I think you want to pull, here, and then bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes, and then you still end up in that same checkmate position. No, not if he castles. That's still good though. I like that. And then you can come over here and get that. Unless he moves it. But now I think he should be trying to double up on his rooks. Maybe. I think that would be good. So if me and Cal end up playing each other, I think what's going to happen is I'm just going to talk about the game while we play against each other. So he chooses to retreat the bishop a little bit, forcing an attack right here. But I assume Cal's just going to back off one. Or maybe not, because it's guarded with this. So where is he going to go with this now? He could just go like way over. Okay, he's going to capture that. This queen. But now he's going to, I guess, takes. You're still up. I don't know if I'd want to lose my bishop right now. Okay, so takes. Queen is in danger, but it doesn't really matter. I think you just move your queen over here, or just somewhere random. Or no. Move your queen right here after you kick that bishop out. So maybe, yeah. You come here, you're going to kick the bishop out. Okay. So what's the plan now? I should back up one? I think you want to stay in close like this. You could just like start collecting pawns too. You could just start going across like this and take this one, then take this one, then take this one. And that's 3 free pawns essentially, because what's the bishop gonna do? The bishop maybe could defend this one right now. That's a... Oh, that brings him back into the game. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was bad. I don't think I would have traded my queen there for a rook, but I blundered so many times last game, I can't really talk. But I don't think I would have purposefully done that. I don't know if that was a mistake or not. That's check, but I mean... Or there, and then push that up, and then push the king up, and then you have 2 lines of escape if you need it. Eval is just doing a little dance. It's kind of jumping all over the place. I think the big thing to keep in mind until somebody has an attack obvious enough for me to see, I think time is going to be a big factor in this. And Keys is up by 2 whole minutes. That's a 1/5 of the total time for the game. So I do think that that's going to play a big factor in how these guys play. It really sucks when you look at the clock and just see that you're down, because you want to start making fast moves. And a lot of the time that's where you end up in danger. Yeah, I don't know if I would... I don't know. Again, I'm not good at chess at all. Maybe this is a good move, but personally, I like cutting this off. I like having that there. And honestly, I think I would put this here. So if this guy was back here... Oh, he's going to move that out. That's scary. That's very scary. Because this bishop is now the only thing protecting here. And all he's got to do is get this rook activated. This rook hasn't moved 1 square all game, I don't think. He's been here the whole time. He's just chilling. He's just waiting. And the material's almost even again. Cal's up a couple pawns, but... No, it's not even a pawn. It's just worth 2 pawns. What is he up? He's up a bishop? That it? He's up 1 bishop. Whoa! Mate in 2. Okay, where is the mate? Mate in 2. So he goes here. Yeah, he sees that. Now mate in 1. Cal's only got 2 legal moves here and here. Yeah. Game 2 goes to Keys. Damn. He must have saw that coming. Just one little slip up. That's all it takes. So now we're 1-1. This could be the game that decides it all. They got to get 2 points. So if they tie this, they play another game. If they tie that, then the time control goes to 3-minute game. We're going to get to see a rematch here. Let's see. Okay, they just weren't sure on the time control. We changed the rule a couple times because we wanted it to be fair to everybody in the tournament. The original rules were 2 10-minute games and then a bullet game, and then we realized that like not a lot of people play bullet, including myself. I've only played like 1 bullet thing ever, and that was yesterday. So we decided not to do the bullet. MC Calamity going for that King's Pawn opening. Let's see. What are we going to see this game? So anybody else in the tournament watching this right now, before your game starts, we got to make sure that I'm friends with one of you. It shouldn't be an issue. I'm friends with Affinity. And now I'm friends with Keys. And if I'm playing against MC Calamity, well, you'll see it through that. So what do we got here? We got a lot of the same material. Nobody wants to really break open and start taking the center yet. I guess I do want to say, earlier we got a couple of channel point rewards, so I'll say nice. And there is a Bean Boozled that Keys queued up there. We're going to do that in a little bit. I didn't really want to stop people from redeeming those things, but also I didn't really want to do them in the middle of the game. So whenever we're doing an interview, or maybe I don't think I have the Bean Boozled wheel on this scene, so we'll figure it out. So I'm going to ping Affinity in Discord here. Your game is probably coming up soon. I'm guessing this one won't end in a draw. That's 1-1. So this could be final game. And then we're going to bring both Keys and Calamity in here for an interview after this game, assuming they don't draw. We'll talk to them about the game. I'll ask them some questions. And then we're going to jump over to Dota 2 Attitude versus Affinity. Let's see. This game has been significantly slower, I think, than the previous game. Sorry. So I think both of them kind of learned that in each game somebody made a pretty big mistake that cost them the rest of the game. So I think both of them are just kind of slowing up. And just as I say that, they start blitzing out moves really quickly. And all of a sudden, things get weird. I think you just take the knight with your queen. I think you go like this, and then like this, and then you can't. Oh, okay. That's weak. Okay. So now I think you go like this, and then you castle. Get your king out of the center. There's only one pawn in the way, or two pawns, I guess, if you count your own, but there's not that many pieces in the way of that just being open. Keys has both rooks and a queen. Doesn't take long to zip up that. Anyone who's new to the channel, welcome. This is a subscriber chess tournament, so I kind of banded together with a couple of other streamers and said, hey, open this up to your subs. We'll see if we can get like 8 people-ish, and we'll try to do a small tournament. And that's what we did. So we decided to do a small tournament. The world's fastest tournament, because there's only 7 people and it's a single elimination. So hopefully Affinity is here for his match when it's time. There's still lots of time on the clock, but I have a feeling when this one goes, it's gonna go quick. Yeah, we had a couple of technical difficulties to start off, but we kind of recovered pretty good. I think we did a good job. One thing to note, the finals of this tournament are slightly different format. It's going to go to 3 points instead of 2. And if at any point both people, I think I already mentioned this, but if both people get to the allotted number of points at the same round, so like if these guys tie 2 games in a row, for instance, they would both be at 2 at the same time. Our tiebreaker. Wait, why? Why'd you move the bishop in there? Yeah, that's check. So he's got to move his king forward 1, take the rook way on the other side. This looks like a puzzle. One of the beginner level puzzles. Bang. You could take 3 pawns on the way out if you want. And honestly, I think that's what you do. I think you just leave move your rook. It's hanging. Rook is hanging. He's going to take on C. No, okay. He's going to leave the rook alone. I guess because he castled, he didn't want to get hit by the F rook. You're going to move over 1. Now that's check. Go back to E8. Check him again. Why not? Force him, right? Because if you hit E8, you can go over 1 and you can potentially take out at least 1 pawn. If he moves his queen, you get another one. Because he'll be in check. So he'll have to do stuff. And he's going to try to force Keys to move his queen, or he'll threaten to take it with his rook. Keys moves back. And I honestly think at this point you just deliver a check there. There's really no harm. Yeah, that's fine. I think you just wait this out, wait for him to push again, and then take here, I think. Because then you have a pass pawn to move later. Okay, there's the check. Keys moves out of it. I still think you just move over here, though, and just threaten. Okay. That's actually really good. He's going to try to double up on that side, so he's going to end up taking this pawn soon and then probably pushing all the way to the back after he moves his queen over. It's great to try to guess these things and then just be completely wrong. It's great. Okay, Keys is going to threaten check here, which is, I mean, fine. You take this pawn, I'm just going to move over. And if I manage to get my, I guess, technically he can't do that unless the queen moves again, but you want to take that, that's fine. I'll kick it over. And if you do end up coming all the way back, I'll just come out this way. You'll get 1 rook, I'll get your queen. That's not going to happen. These guys are better than that. Again, time really coming in here. Keys is still 2 minutes up on the clock. I don't know at what point that became where Keys was going to be, was just 2 minutes up on the clock, but he is. And a timeout does not count as a draw in any way. Wait, what does that do for him? He's not guarding anything. He's not threatening anything. Unless I'm missing something, this doesn't do anything for Key. Yeah, see, now he wants to force the queen trade, but he's not going to be able to do it. Keys won't take it. I think honestly you just move your B rook over to A1 and wait. No, that queen back there is keeping pressure on the back rank. I think that was very important. Don't let him escape out the back. Because if your queen is here, and you go here, and then you go here, you know, that's pretty bad. I mean, yeah, you'll lose 1 rook, but You've got a pass pawn here you can make a second queen with. He's taking a little bit of time to think here. Moves his queen up. I'm not certain why. I think I just would have stayed there threatening that rook and I would have pushed a pawn. Just kind of do like a waiting move. Because now Calamity can take that other pawn right there. That's check. Go to the back rank with your Eve rook. Or that's fine too. He can only move there. And then move your other rook back. Move it to the back rank. And then move your... Or that. Oh yeah, he can't do that because the queen is on E. That is 2. MC Calamity unmute. And Keys, if you want to come in for an interview, get into the green room and I'll pull you in, buddy. We'll just wait here.
Yo.
How is Calamity feeling after that? We're going to see if Keys is
Pretty good.
in the green room. He's ready for an interview. Keys, how was that?
Oh, that was rough. You're better than I thought I'd be.
Yeah.
It came back to me after the second round. The first round was good, but after the second one where you kicked my butt with that opening.
Oh man, it was the second game. You guys, the time ended up in a similar spot, but you guys played that second game so much slower. Or the third game rather, so much slower. I was saying that both of you kind of got your butts kicked off of one really bad move. And then
I just kept blundering and it was gone after that.
Yeah, I felt like second game back. I was on the back foot the entire game and just couldn't actually.
There were a couple times I was like, oh, I think he's going to move into here because this is going to pressure all this. And then you guys would both do something completely different. And I'm not good at chess, so maybe that was just legit better. But you had your Calamity, you had your queen on the back rank. And all you had to do was move one rook over and go up and take that pawn. And you would have had like so much pressure, but you just moved the queen to like the 5th rank or something like that. I was like, why is he going there?
Was too focused on protecting my rooks.
Yeah,
I was when I blended both my rooks there in that game. I knew I was losing after that.
That's rough when you can get something on the back line and just take both rooks.
Yeah, I didn't even see it, honestly. I was like, oh man, he blundered. And I was like, oh fuck, no, I blundered. But
that's chess in a nutshell.
That's chess at this level. Who blunders less?
Yeah.
Well, good game, man. That was
good game, yeah. That was fun.
Thanks for coming out and doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay,
for
Affinity is around. Okay. So
they're both around.
Okay.
Does that mean we get to commentate a match together, Rufus?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, I'll be watching.
Thanks again for coming. We might do this again, so if you're interested.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let me know and I'll come back.
Sweet. Okay, thanks again.
Yep, thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
You too.
Okay, now Dota and Affinity are just getting ready here. I had a really hard time getting your guys' game to open. I ended up needing to friend Keys to get it open.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Because the whole idea behind live chess is you're supposed to be able to
view anyone's that you're friends to, right?
Not even friends. Like I can watch just random Grandmaster games and shit.
Huh.
Like
nice.
I don't know if you. I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, so he should be in a game. Make sure you're on live chess, or it's hard for me to find the game.
It's fine. You need to find the game.
Okay, so that's a quick look at our bracket.
Yeah.
So, Dota 2 Attitude or CodeItQuick, whoever you think your
Dota
name is. I know him as Dota more often than not. I think he's, what's his name in chess? His name in chess is Nitwitnit.
Nit. Nice. I like it. A new name for every occasion.
Yeah. Okay, I should be able to... Okay, there's Affinity NA. They started a second ago. Okay, so...
Damn it, now we're late to the start.
Nope, they haven't started yet. Wait, this is a 3-minute.
You guys did it wrong.
Okay, they aborted. They aborted. Okay, so... Let's bring up the commentation.
You beating Phil ruined my bracket.
Wait, why is this a 3-minute game again?
Oh.
10-minute games. Okay. Let's go back here.
10-minute games.
Oh, that's the game that you just won. Live chess friends. He's online. He's not in a game yet.
Arena's over. Did you know that?
I know it. Oh my god. Rose Ballista Monchess. Thank you very much for the follow.
Yeah.
Practicing in 3 minutes. Okay, cool. We are now in the game, 10-minute game. Oh, Affinity is going to go for Modern. Can you join the tournament? Sorry, unfortunately, it's for subscribers and it's almost over. So on both of those, on both of those accounts, unfortunately, the answer is no. But we're going to be doing more of these. I think it's gone over very well. We had a couple of initial hiccups, but I think it's going over very well.
I agree.
Both players playing very fast right out the gate. The longest move so far has been just under 6 seconds.
Yeah.
They both know what they want to do. Can you join the next tournament on next streams? This is, again, it's a subscriber event. So I only do subscriber events once a month, and I let the subs pick what it is. This month they pick chess tournament. Next month they might pick pizza eating competition.
I don't want to do that. No.
What? No? You don't want to do that?
I mean,
Cal?
it'd be fun, but at the same time, like, doesn't have to be a competition, Rufus. Can it just be pizza eating? Just all. That's it.
Who wants to watch casual pizza cheese making? Oh, that's not even fair. I have the inside scoop on that one. That's not even.
Though?
Yeah, my brother used to work at a cheese factory.
Oh, okay, then you totally do.
I don't know how to do it, but he does.
But let's talk about chess. What's happening here?
What's happening here? A whole lot of dancing, really. There was some pieces traded, but we're even.
They have
both
exactly
down.
the same pieces traded, yeah.
Yeah, they both lost 2 pawns and a knight. I'm surprised how few people are castling.
So when I learned how to play chess, I never really was taught to castle. So I just never really picked up on quick castling. Well, that was a really nice move.
That was. Tell us more about
technically, if that bishop moves at all right now, that queen can get taken for a trade if you want. Like, you can set yourself up pretty well off of that.
The bishop is definitely...
It's kind of stuck.
I mean, you would think so, but it's really... Like, you're not going to take that bishop, ever.
No, right? But if the bishop moves, and let's say if he's in a good spot, he could always trade queens.
The file is in a rough position, because whoever moves on that file is losing their piece.
Yes.
Because, like, even if Dota goes, knight to d4, he's just going to take, right? So, like, anybody who interacts with this file is just going to have a bad time.
Yeah. Infinity's trying to double down. Oh, yep. That's just going to be a train wreck until someone moves.
I mean, I feel like now this is just this, right? And then you have check, and then Affinity is kind of stuck.
Oh, Affinity he just moved his pawn. Why would you? Oh, because the knight could take it, though. And then the queen moved, and there you do a little trade back, and you little tradesies.
Okay, so now he oh, wait.
Or...
What are you going to do about that?
You threaten that?
I mean, wait, why did
I can't. We can't see the right side of the board, by the way.
Oh,
I just saw Affinity's
Yeah.
queen go off into the distance.
yeah. I figured out why that's happening. So now I know how to never make it happen again. I fixed it on the other one once and for all. What happens is when I have 2 games open, it actually makes the board a tiny bit smaller.
So that makes more sense, but Affinity did. I just saw his queen go into nothingness, and I was confused.
No, he lost it. It's actually a rule that if your piece
If you're on the
leaves
right side of the
table-
board, you lost your queen.
if it leaves the table, you lose the game.
Damn it.
Okay.
Didn't know that.
Okay, goodbye, bot. Oh, I deleted the message, but I don't think I banned him. Damn. Kill me. That's okay. I can still ban him, I think. I can just do /ban. Is that the command? /ban? Yeah, /ban.
This long series of
There we go.
names
He's
and
been
stuff.
banned.
Nice. Get him. I was gonna say, yeah, I think that's a good take.
Yeah. I would say. The queen b2 take?
Well, no, I'm saying the take. Yeah, the thing that sorry, Queen B2 was a really good take.
I don't like trading the queens there.
I feel like you're trading the queens there to get a queen, but you're gonna get a queen and then it's instantly gonna be
it's
taken.
It's gonna go away because of the rook, and in Dota's case, he's down, right?
You can
He's
just
down
you can just
material.
move the rook there and kind of. You didn't even have to move the rook. You could have kept it down there.
Yeah. In fact, that's what I would have done, because now your rook is kind of pinned there.
Right.
Kind of useless.
Then he
Whereas-
also can't move his rook right now either.
Yeah.
Or sorry, Dota can't move his rook. Affinity can't move his rook. Affinity's just in a better spot.
So I think what probably happens here is Affinity pushes his pawn all the way up, and then
Yeah, you
Dota
can do
takes
that.
the queen, and then Affinity takes the pawn, and then Dota takes the second pawn way at the back, and then threatens back rank mate. I think it's probably what happens here.
I can see that.
You end up with something like this, and then
Don't
bang,
know.
and then bang.
What if Affinity just moves the rook to take the pawn though?
I guess he could
Because
now.
knight, and then he could have gone back, took the rook, and checked.
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
This is bad, because when he goes here, he either just gets to take that. Wait. Why is
Why
that
didn't
so
he
bad?
go there? That's a great
But, like,
question.
why is this so bad?
Why was that move so bad? Because he could have moved his rook all the way back and pinned, as opposed to doing anything else.
I mean,
He could have done more.
to the point where it was almost white winning to now almost white losing?
His knight moved right and was no longer able to even consider threatening check as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
His knight got in a worse position.
Yeah, this is bad now.
Then again, like,
I feel like you just go here.
you could just go there to kind of back it up a little bit.
Oh man, that was a
Or you
stronger
could just
move.
take the piece for nothing happening.
Yeah.
Because Dota's king is now out. Like, he can't get back ranked
Yeah.
checkmated.
And then now we're in the same kind of position as before, where really, if I was Dota, I would prep this.
Yeah.
Get ready for an escape, because Affinity can do this at any time. Like, as soon
Well,
as,
not
as
right
soon,
now.
Well, sorry,
Well,
as
he
soon
could
as the rook
next turn,
moves, like,
but-
this is just scary, right?
Right.
As soon as this moves to do anything, it's just gone.
You don't want to move that rook anymore because of where that knight is.
Oh, there goes the pawn.
Well, no, you could actually. You could do that with the knight. I was mixing my pieces up.
Yeah, see, now he's... But I don't... I guess Affinity wants this, because takes, pushes, right? Or he doesn't want it, I guess.
He doesn't want it because then you can just take the pawn. So you do it, just move the king out. You can't move the king out much farther, though.
No, yeah. GG Dota. You have nothing left now. Affinity has a pass pawn that can't really be touched.
Yeah. You can checkmate with Knight King, but it's really rough, especially if the rook is just able to move free.
See, I feel like what you do now is you come up here and you just start put or that, but now he's gonna take. I probably would have taken here to try to get off this blockage, right?
Yeah.
Like knight take's not bad, but now these 3 pawns are just useless forever.
Right, and that knight is currently pinned to...
Yep. Pinned to the king. Now he...
King.
Well, I mean...
Is there any way you could get... I guess you can move the king forward. Let's say, is there any way... Oh, you can just take...
Well, he's going to lose that pass pawn if he does, though. He should move the pass pawn up and kick the knight out. But now he's going to lose this pawn, or he should. If he doesn't lose this pawn over that...
So then it's just 3v3, but he does still have a rook.
Wait. Really? He didn't take that pawn?
You didn't want to trade it away. So, like, what happens if he takes that pawn? His knight goes away, and then it's 3v3 with the king. Affinity's up a rook.
Yeah, it's 3v3 with the king, but a draw is better than a loss, right?
He didn't want to lose the knight, was definitely his thinking behind it.
Yeah, I just would have converted down to, like, nothing. If he took the pawn, he'd lose the knight. I know, but then it would just be 3 pawns on each side and knights.
Plus a rook, though. There still would be a rook. Affinity would still have a rook.
Yeah.
That could do some cleanup work on those pawns because it's free reign at that point.
Oh, shit. He's going to get the queen, though, now.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, 1 by resignation. Okay, so we've got Affinity up a game.
That was a quick game.
Yeah, 5 minutes in a resignation. Which, I mean, he probably wasn't going to come back from this. But now we see Affinity in the white pieces. Wasn't Affinity white last time?
Nope. It switched. Affinity was black.
Right. The black rook. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, in case anybody's wondering, white played the Vienna game and black played the Zuhuralov counter gambit. That one I think is my favorite of all of the counter gambits.
Oh, God.
We call it the floppy fish here in Canada.
The floppy fish.
Yeah,
we call it the flying seagull here in America.
Flying seagull. I think I like that one better because you saw the way those knights got going.
Yeah.
Is this 5D
is 5D chess?
Of course. Nothing but the 5Dist on this channel.
We only play 5D chess here.
Only. No more, no less.
It's true. 6D chess, just no. No, thank you.
That's too many. That's too many dimensions. 4 is boring and 6 is just... It's boring in a different way. It's like just way over your head. You know what I mean?
It's true. Haha.
Okay, so what's going on here? Affinity is up a bishop and a pawn. And apparently is in a bad way. Where are we thinking here?
Oh, white has the Affinity's queen.
Yep, the queen's gone.
That's a pretty big... It's a pretty big loss, as we've seen tonight. Losing the queen's not fun.
But I feel like
You can still win.
he's lost his queen and 2 knights and a rook. So like he's lost, or not a rook, sorry, a bishop. He's lost a lot of a lot of tempo. That's the word I'm thinking of. We've lost a lot of tempo. So I think you just start cleaning things up. Exactly what Dota's doing here. I think you just want to, go here and then just kind of camp out there and just wait. He's got to move something, right? Look at all these extra pieces Dota has. He can just make some silly little moves and just wait.
Yeah.
8 minutes on the clock. Like, there's no need to rush.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to move to where you were saying because the pawn could literally just take it.
Yeah, that's a thing. Or there.
That is a thing. You can move down, right?
And get hit by this one.
I mean, he's probably just going to move. You can just move that pawn up 1.
Wait, mate and 1. There it is.
Yeah.
1-1. Wow.
Knight Queen is a sneaky way to get a checkmate.
I'm dying.
Why are you dying?
That game made me sneeze. I'm allergic to mate in 1.
That's actually really impressive.
That was a good game.
Sneak the knight up the right hand side, have the queen there, and just done. So how do you avoid that?
How do you avoid
You move
that?
up the middle pawn instead.
You would have had to probably gone back to move 17.
You could have avoided. So he had a middle pawn right in front of his king, right?
Like, so right here, yeah, this would have fixed it. Because then he could have.
If you just even if the queen was still in front, so if you move all the way to where the queen is in front,
Oh, 1 sec.
and you move the middle pawn up, he no longer can take that.
Okay, so that was the move right before. Wait, what's it? Let's go back to.
There's no way that was the move. That pawn wasn't there, was it?
Oh, is it just doing my thing?
It's doing your thing, yeah.
Darn. It's doing my thing now.
Your thing.
Okay, so are you guys in another game now? Because you guys have game 3, right?
Oh yes, they do.
Other
He's ready for
game-
2 ties and a tiebreaker.
Except, yeah, you gotta accept the rematch, Dota. What? Whose seat is?
It's not Affinity, I can tell you that much.
No, you gotta accept Affinity's game. You still have another game. You played a 2 points, my guy. You're tied now, 1-1.
Gotta played it too.
I will go back to live chess here and wait for Affinity to get into a game.
Yes, we will.
Okay.
So you think's gonna win? Who's gonna take it? Who's gonna take the gold?
I don't know. Okay, here we go.
Going to the finals.
Game. Well, I mean, who knows what's gonna happen, right? So Affinity looks like he's gonna play the modern again.
Oh, the modern.
The only reason I actually know that one is because that's the one I do. But he played it against me once and like murdered me. And I was like, hey, it's a pretty good one and it looks kind of easy to set up. So I'm going to start doing that. And
Modern's interesting to set up. You just have to watch to make sure to like switch the modern up if someone. So like, you know, I'm not going to go into detail because I'm going to be facing you soon.
No, do tell. Tell me what I need to do to counter you. How do I...
No.
How do you modify the modern to specifically counter King's Pawn opening?
You don't modify the modern. It's you have to watch what your opponent's
I know,
opening with
yeah.
because there are ways you can.
Oh yeah, I got scholared mated
They're
on
on the
modern
modern.
yesterday, so
Yeah.
it's
If
definitely...
you do just
scary.
what the traditional modern is, then you're gonna leave yourself open to scholars mating. You saw he moved his pawn. I'm not gonna say which pawn it was. That countered it.
Yeah.
You all know out there.
It's okay. I'm gonna beat the pants off you.
You might. You just might. That's a. That trade
risky.
doesn't. No, actually, no. That trade's fine.
Well, it depends what side you're looking at. I guess they're
Oh, he's
equal
just
right
taking
now,
pieces. Okay. I think he's just
Um,
trying to take pieces. Where do you go from there, though? Try and capitalize on that advantage. You just tried to.
but- See, one thing
Yeah,
I like to
actually-
do is I like to free up my rooks early. I like to get them, even if they're not in the game, like going over here and getting that rook out, and then, you know, kind of giving, if you were to
That's
get
why
the-
castling is so good, is because you can get the kingside rook out faster.
especially because now you've got this, or he's going to castle long here by the looks of it. He's going to castle long here, so that's going to get that rook out. You 2 rooks in the center really early is decent.
Yeah.
There we go. So there's the
We do a
long
lot with
castle. pull that rook over to E, and then all of a sudden you got some silly shit going on. But now his queen is threatened, but he'll take it back with that horsey that I didn't get to see yet. He knew that was coming, apparently. But I don't know. Oh, okay. We're just trading back and forth. It's just a slugfest.
They can just trade. Dota wins this trade if he moves his queen down.
Yeah.
Now he needs to play a little bit on the back foot. I mean, that is a win. There's a minor win.
He's up a pawn.
He also has. I mean, I guess the thing is, Affinity has his rooks in better position. Dota hasn't done anything to take his rooks out of the back, and his rooks are still pretty far in there.
And the other thing too is at this point now, Affinity could really just go here and check him, and force him to never be able to castle because he's got the rook back here backing him up. So the king can't take the queen, and he just forces him at a cat. Like he won't be able to castle after that because I have to move his king.
Correct. But you could just castle first and stop that from happening.
No, we're gonna go back and we're gonna play our own game. I don't like that. I don't like that happened. It's not what I said. They're not following the script. What do we do, Cal? They're not following the script.
Not following your script.
Now what I would do at this point is move here and just have your queen taken for not following the script.
Yeah, I don't know why you would ever do that.
Punishment, Cal. Punishment. That's a precarious position.
Bishop threatening a rook. That's not bad at all.
It's not bad.
When that rook gets out of there, then you just move the queen up, right?
I don't understand retreating the queen.
Don't you just take the rook at this point?
Yep. You totally do. And then he's going to not...
He's going to take it back.
Take back for some reason?
You can't checkmate him, but you can check him.
I would have taken back there. I don't really understand.
Is he setting up for trying to set up for a checkmate?
I mean,
but
maybe,
like, where would you set up for a checkmate?
You just do that, and you like. There's that. It would have been mate in one if Affinity didn't do that.
Yeah, because wouldn't Affinity have moved up, and then the king has to move?
The king has to go out like this.
The king can go two ways.
It can, but you don't want to move it into.
No, I was thinking of a different piece. Yeah, I was thinking of that one. Now he trades.
Maybe he could.
No, I'm saying now Dota took the piece that he didn't take forever.
That? Okay, I thought you meant trying to set up a queen trade here. But I didn't.
You could just move the pawn and then you could trade queens because you're in a better spot.
That's
not really.
You'd still be up a bishop. That wouldn't be a great idea for Affinity.
Yeah.
If you can get that bishop though, that's not that bad. Oh. Take.
What's that?
Am I missing something?
Are you trying to set up a... Oh, no, don't take it. Queen moves forward. King has to move back, take the other rook.
Yep. Okay, I guess
Get the free rook.
Wow. That was very nice. I didn't see that to begin with. That was very nice. I was scared there for a second. I was like, wait, is that just free?
That was a fantastic, it was a fork was what it was. It was a fantastic bluff with that rook, right? Saying, take it. See what happens.
I wonder how long he sat on that. Wait.
He's trying to threaten the bishop. Let's check. I mean, if you move that... Oh, he had to move the...
How do you finish this? You're so close, right? You've got two very mobile pieces.
How do you finish that as far as on Dota's?
Yeah.
Well, now you need to go protect your bishop somehow. Like that.
Yeah. Now if I was Affinity, though, I think I'd just play this. Yeah. And then I think this. Or no, you can't. You're in check.
Yeah, you just move the rook down. You're in check now. You either need to... Yeah, you need to move down. And then I think you take the rook. And I think you're fine because you have the ability to take a lot of his pieces. Yeah, you can just start going to town as your queen. Move it. You could have moved all the way over to the right and taken the...
Now he has to actually checkmate him, which shouldn't be that hard because this is theoretically going to be 5 queens. You know,
Yeah.
once he's done cleaning up the pawns, or I guess going the opposite way there. Yeah, there you go. And then he's gonna push that. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. He's just trying to do some mate in 7. Okay, let's see. 6, 5. So
Can the king ever get into a spot where it can't move when that queen gets popped up? No.
Mate in 3. So this is a ladder mate tactic at this point now, if you can find it. I don't know where it is, but there's a ladder mate here somewhere. So let's check. Mate in 1. Nope. That wasn't it. There's still mate in 1. This is where things could get bad. Oh, white wins. That's it. Dota 2 has won.
Yeah, that's it. GG. Nice.
Let's
bring
up our bracket here.
Nice. Who's commentating our match?
I just figured I would probably talk while we were playing.
Okay.
And then they'd hear someone. And then
They'd hear someone in the background.
loser of our game will just commentate the final game.
Oh, yeah. Who's
Okay.
ready?
Dota wins.
Dota does win.
So, let's bring Dota,
Dota
in.
better than League of Legends. Boom.
Damn.
Proven.
So you won.
I did.
I was
I was a little shocked.
I was scared there for a second because you had made and won 3 or 4 times in a row when you were on the ladder. And I was like, is there some way that Affinity can maybe make this a draw through repetition or just dodging and timing out? I wasn't sure if you were going to see them.
I was lucky with the tactics on his queen
Oh, yeah.
when he dropped his queen.
I was a little bit
So, yeah.
scared when he got a fork on you.
Yes, at the start of the game. Yeah, he had a really nasty fork there and took my rook.
I was a little scared, but you managed to bring it back. Those games were quick. Those were all very fast-paced games. I think your longest, I mean, you had a couple of long thoughts, but for the most part, like the average move time there was probably like 5 seconds.
Yeah, I think it was all the 3-minute game practice.
That could be. That
Or
could be.
false confidence, who knows?
I mean, there's nothing like a fast time constraint to make you play a little bit better. It
Yeah.
definitely doesn't make you blunder. That's not what it does.
Right.
So
Well,
I feel lucky to get the W. That's all I gotta say.
You made it. You've made it to the finals where you're gonna have to play either me or MC Calamity. You'll have to play one of us.
All right, I look forward to it.
We'll get on to our game and we'll give you a little ping as soon as we're done.
All right, sounds good.
See you later.
See ya.
See?
Okay, so it's gonna be me and Cal.
Me and you.
I'm just
Let's
gonna
go.
I'm just gonna mute myself in Discord. You can do the same if you want. I'll invite you to a game and then we'll get going.
I'm gonna do the same.
Okay, and I may as well use this guy here where we're both on it. You can see both of us. I think that's the best way to do it. We're gonna go play. Oh shit! I got to abort. Dang it! I did that wrong. Play. No, dang it! Where's play with friends? There we go. Play with a friend. MC Calamity 3. Random play. Okay. Here we go. So I'm going to start off. I think I'm going to do something silly. He's expecting me to play modern. say that. And then here. We'll see what we can do. I have a feeling he's gonna beat the crap out of me, but we'll see. I think I want to castle long here. Because he's not going to castle, and I feel like he might try to do something. Maybe I don't castle quite yet, though, but that's the plan. We're going to do that, and we're just going to try to get a little bit more piece development. That's fine. I wanted to move this anyway. I was just trying to get it out of the way of the queen. So we're going to come back here. We're going to make a nice little rotate out to there. That's more or less what I want. Wait, what? Bishop for bishop. That's fine. That's fine. Let's kick his bishop about. Because I can't castle through check, so we'll kick his bishop out. So he should probably go back to here or back this way. I don't think he'll come any closer to me, that's for sure. I think he'll probably back off. Yeah, there's his back off. And we're going to move this down. That way we get a nice long diagonal. We're also staring this way. So we've got, you know, a couple of really nice long paths here. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what he does. If he takes here, I'm sad, but I'll just take back. But if he takes here, yeah, I'm a little sad. It's fine. Now, we're going to threaten his queen. He can either come down and take it, or try to get it out of the way. But if he moves... Okay, so he just loses this queen. I'm okay with trading it, too. If he moves there, I'm trading. The question is he going to force me to give up my queen or not? I guess he could... Yeah, he could do that. That's fine. Now, I just gotta figure out how I'm going to move that there. We need more vision. Kick that horse out. So now we have to castle kingside. We don't have a choice anymore. He's probably going to move this guy away. Or he'll just take. That's okay, because I'll just take back. And that's actually preferable, because now I can come right up here without really any bad things happening to me. And then that gives me a nice line here. So now we're threatening here and here. Okay, that's fine. You want to threaten my queen. That's fine. We're going to come right here. We still want that laser. And we can just take back with the pawn. I'm totally fine with the queen trade. The question is, will he accept it? That's the real question. I don't think he's going to do it. Why that? There's nothing on this line. He wants me to take, maybe? I'm not... wants to attack that bishop, I guess. But I mean... I'll just move it back. Or I'll move it up. Yeah. Do that. We'll see here. Now we can castle, which is great. We'll activate both of our rooks. Unless he does something scary. That would be bad. You guys can see the whole board there. Look at his face. He looks scared. He looks so scared. Okay. So he moves his rook out. I'll move mine. Okay. I think we're going to do this. And then I think he's going to foil this on me by doing this. And then if I stop here, then he gets my queen for nothing. Or he does that. That's actually... That's annoying. But I don't think there's anything you can do about that. Bang, bang. Then his queen has to move back, but it can't because it's pinned, so he just loses it. Okay. Like that. Really like that. What did he do? He went rook to here. I'm cool with that. You take that. We're gonna come here. And then probably that. And we're gonna go up here. Can't move his queen. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know if he was expecting that or not. That kind of ruins my plan a little bit, though. Okay, now we just get a free queen here. Oh, not free, I guess. Everything comes at a cost. Okay. So this is guarded, so if he takes, I'm just up a knight? Or no, I'm up a piece, not a knight. I want to leave. Okay, so He's pinned, so I need to leave that there. Let's see. We'll do this. That way this isn't so, oh shoot. That way this isn't so scary. Okay. This is starting to get scary for me. But I'm 2 minutes up, so worst case okay. So now that. And now we get a rook out of it, or not a rook rather, sorry, a bishop unless he retreats. And he does. I think this is just free. And he takes that pawn. I think we stay here. And then let's just do that. He's gonna do what next? Let's see. Let's see what happens next. Interesting. His pawns are annoying. I don't like it, but I'll live with it. The question is, do I try to get the rooks off the board somehow? Not threatening anything. So we'll threaten that. But it's not really threatened because he can take there. I think what we want is... Jack. Let's just have fun. Let's see what happens. He's gonna take with his king. Probably. I can't imagine he'll let me just get away with that. Oh, I'm blind. Okay. Okay, I'm just blind. Gotcha. That makes more sense. What you gonna do, Bishop? Bishop gotta move. Or he dead. But where's he gonna go? I think I can stall him out 1 minute and 50 seconds though. I honestly do think I can stall him that long. Check. Dang. Takes. Okay. Can I? What's he gonna do? Can I keep him going for another minute-ish? What are you gonna do? I'm gonna get all your pawns. Unless you do this. He does. Okay. I've only got to keep him going for like another minute. Yeah, take that pawn. You gonna take that one? Oh. What are you gonna do, cow? No. Yeah. Okay. We're not gonna. Yeah, okay. It's okay. He's still gotta actually get me. Let's see if he can do it. Yeah, 30 seconds left. Okay, that's game one. That's game one. Let's see what he thinks of this. I just made this up. Oh boy. I don't know what this is called, so don't ask. I call this the hot mess. This is the Rufus, yeah. The Rufus hot mess. Okay, so let's check. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Can't take because takes. Let's go threaten a horsey next. Look at me, I can castle. Well, this is what I call an artificial castle. I essentially did the same thing, just with a lot more moves and heartache. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Don't check me, are you? Do it. Leave that. Come on, leave that hanging. Sandcastling. Yeah, sandcastling. I like it. Okay. He's thinking, okay? I've got a cow here and I've got a cow here. And I'm beating the cow over here. Yeah, he's not in a good way. He can't move his queen and I'm just going to take it. And he's thinking about that right now. He's trying to find a follow-up. But it's... I mean, that was decent. I'm still just gonna take it though. Take back. I don't care. That was worth it. So now we're up material. So this is good. Next we're gonna go in for a check, I think. See, all I had to do is play random bullshit. That's the key to chess. Any grandmaster will tell you it's not about playing theory, it's about playing bullshit. The bullshittiest of lines are sometimes the best. I'm gonna go in for check here pretty soon, bud. Hey, you look like someone who wants to trade rooks. See, if he does this, I think, or not that, sorry. If he does this, I think I just back off. But I'm okay doing a... Yeah. I guess I don't back off. Let's see, what do I do? I think I just sit here like this and try to get my second rook out. Yeah. What's he gonna do though? Oh shit. Ah, I saw it when it was too late. I saw it. It was too late.
I thought I was done after I lost the queen.
I really wanted to go here.
Yeah.
But that opening was called the hot mess.
Hot mess, really?
Because I just started making shit up, and I was like, maybe I can throw him off.
You threw me off a little bit. I tried to get you with the scholars.
I figured you would, so I pushed the right pawn.
Yeah, getting those 2 rooks out early helped. I saw that queen. Like, I knew you could take it and mate me for nothing.
Yeah.
Like, you could just do whatever you wanted after that.
I think you did the right thing backing the queen up.
I had to back, so I couldn't move it because it was skewered to the king.
It was. But I wondered if you were going to do anything.
I should have just taken the bishop if I was going to have, if it was going to get lost anyway.
Because I think you could have done this, right?
I can't see your screen anymore.
Oh, you're not looking in Discord?
Oh, Discord. I mean, Discord screen capture is the same as your stream for some reason. Oh no, maybe it's not.
Oh shoot. No, it is. Hold on, one sec. This one here. So, I think you could have gone here. Or I gotta go back one move, I think. Yeah, when we were like this. Okay, so
before I checked you and then put myself in that corner.
Yeah, right here. I think you could have just gone here, and then you could have at least. I don't know if that's any better.
I mean, it ended up giving me my rooks were pretty open after that. I don't know what move actually opened up that pawn.
Okay, how do I get back to the actual game? I don't know how to undo this line that I've started.
That's a great question.
Okay, I think it's this. Yeah, that was it. Okay.
Oh, okay, so when I took your bishop, that opened up my line of getting my rooks back there.
Yeah. And I had an idea here. When you took, for some reason, I didn't think that. For some reason, I thought I could take that. It was just going to be a trade. And then
Yeah, but no, the 2 rogues.
because I forgot I hadn't done this. Was the big thing. I was getting ready
to move that out.
to do something like this, and or wait, I guess I had to move them both out.
You had to move both pieces, which is the only reason that worked. Is you had 2 pieces back
Yeah,
there.
exactly. That's what I was gearing up for. Was to move that guy out so I could do that, but I was 1 step behind.
Yeah.
So now we got the last game, which goes to 5.
Who's ready to watch me get wrecked?
Do you want a couple minutes before the next game? We can do a quick BRB if you want. It's up to you.
Nah, let's just go for it.
Okay. Let's get right in there. So his name is in the Discord there. Wait, I don't think I have either of you guys as friends though. So hold up on starting the game.
I don't want you as a friend.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna
That's not
add
true.
you, and you can be a dick about it if you want.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry.
MC Calamity 3. Add friend. I sent you a friendo requesto.
Both of you guys did. Okay, cool.
Okay, so
Live. I need to get to the live. Well,
you have fun and make sure that you mute me when you start.
nah, I'm just gonna listen to your commentary.
I mean, it won't help.
It might. You never know.
You'll probably do worse.
Bye.
Goodbye. Okay, everybody. Final game of the tournament, which actually finished in a decent amount of time. I'm just looking through my phone here. I missed a lot of shit. Okay, playing. So we got to get in there. Dota plays fast, so I'm on the wrong scene, or maybe I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay, bang. So yeah, Cal with the black pieces. Actually, I want to rotate this so white's in the bottom here. Cal with the black pieces. Even in material. Cal has the elo advantage, but I don't know that that actually means anything because I don't know if either of these guys... Cal beat me, but come on, I played the hot mess. Anybody can beat the hot mess, right? I would think. We'll see what happens. This game goes to 3, okay? They need 3 points. And we'll see what happens. Takes with bishop, maybe? Then takes with queen, and then the exchange is over. So maybe he'll hold on to that. The real question is... Oh, he's going to get aggressive with it. He's going to take his queen out. Dota lines up his rook. He's already castled, by the way. For anyone not paying attention, he castled 3 moves ago. I think this is one of the first times I've seen Cal castle when he's not absolutely forced to. So he's going for the early castle here. Early for him. Anyway. So, if you're Cal here, what do you do? That's a very good question. I don't think you open up. I think you go in. So instead of coming out here, I think you go in further. That the rook will take you. What is the right answer there then? If you're not going to go here, you go here instead. And then that kind of keeps your attack focused on the queen side. But that doesn't make sense because he castled king side. I don't know what the good move was there. I think You definitely want to get this bishop open here. Give him a nice long diagonal to sit on, where he's not threatened by anything yet. That's scary. He's got the light square bishop though. Take back. Or take back. What's he gonna do? Or take back. Yeah. He's got 3 eyes lining up that square. But I'm afraid... I mean, he threatens the queen, but the queen can just back off. Go somewhere else for a bit. Just go there. Or he could offer a queen trade. He could come over here and offer a queen trade. In fact, that might be what I would have done. I think I would have... I think I would have done a queen trade. All the way over to here. Oh, it's not going to let me show it. But it will. Too bad. So sad. But now he's going to threaten the queen again. Now there's no queen trade to be had, though. So now you maybe go over here, threaten this knight. And to be honest, if he moves the knight, you just take the pawn. That's mate. Maybe. What am I missing here? Why is that not? He comes down here. He's got the rook backing him up here. King can't take here. King can't move here. I guess king could move here. That's his only move. So he's got one legal move. And then I guess he could escape out, but I still think that was an okay move to do that. You just come right down. Oh, now I can play things? Cool. That's weird. Okay. You guessed incorrect? I'm not guessing. Oh, pawns. Yeah, pawn takes would have definitely stopped the check, eh? This is why I don't get paid to play chess. You can just take that, though. Well, not anymore. Yeah. You gotta get out of there, bro. You gotta get out of there. That works. That will do. That was... What's he targeting here? Targeting that one pawn. I don't understand that one. I mean, I guess he's got the rook over here, but he's just got to move that up one. Like, I don't really think you're... Yeah. Why is this so good for white? What move am I missing? What are we missing here? Can't go there. Can't go back there with the queen, so the queen's not part of this. I guess it's because he's susceptible to a lot of stuff back here. But I'm just not quite sure how Dota would move in. And by the looks of it, he's not sure either. It's unfortunate that he's kind of got a little bit of a cluster going on here where like he can't really move a lot back here. But I think he's got to get You don't want to get in the way of your rook, but like you want to get this out, move this over. And you kind of wish this was one more up, maybe? You're just so compressed back here, and you've got 3 pieces. 2 of them that can't really move. What's stopping that? Oh, the bishop's stopping that. Oof. Where's the move? Where's the good move that's gonna... Gone. Gone. Bye, computer says. Goodbye. We're still pretty even. This could go either way. And I think you just take, right? Because you don't want to be too far behind a material. And I don't see a downside to taking that. No, he's gonna take this. Interesting. And now, I guess you take back with your queen though, but that's guarded. Okay, so that's just... Oof. I think Dota wants this though. I think Dota wants to take this, force Calamity to take his queen or back off so then he can take it with the knight. I think that's what he wants. Rook for knight trade is decent. Or rook for queen, rather. He gets a queen out of it. And he wants... See, I guess now he can go for this rook down here. But... Okay, that's just interesting. So what does he do now? He's got to back off. Does he back off to here? It's unfortunate, but his queen is kind of in a crappy spot. Maybe you don't like that, because I don't understand what he's aiming for. Like, he's kind of back, I guess. Now he just loses a rook. Like, because if he doesn't do that, I guess he could move his rook sideways, but like, he could double up. That's the thing he can do, but now I feel like Cal just goes here. Bang, bang. I feel like Cal's position here is a lot easier to play. He's not even using his second rook yet. Holy shit, he can just pull that out. He can just pull that out here. You want to take my rook? Fine, I'll take your rook, and then you can take my rook, and then I'll take... That's definitely what I would do. For better or for worse. Yep. Now Dota has to decide if he wants a massive trade where he ends up, I guess, even, because take... Okay, now Cal has to take that. I think. Take, and then queen. No, he doesn't have to. Yeah, he kind of does. He set himself up for it. Either that, or what if he went here and just stopped? And then takes. That's only a single rook trade. And then if he wants to take here, then you can take here, and then you're up a rook if he actually follows the whole way through, but I don't think he would. Yeah, no, this is bad for him now. Takes. 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 And then... Oh, check. Okay. He's got to do something here. Okay, so now who's queen? It's not trapped down there, but... if he moves this over and this down, the queen is completely trapped. What does Dota do here? He's going to do take with a pawn, take again. We're just simplifying the position. That was actually much better for Cal than Dota. And his rook would still be on the back rank. I don't remember what I was talking about. Unfortunately. I think taking back with the F pawn was the better move there. Okay, right, okay, yeah. Right. If you took with knight pawn, then you... yeah, okay, yeah. I just had to read a couple lines up. Yeah, no, yeah. That makes sense. Well, I think that's just a free pawn. And then a free rook if he doesn't move. Okay. But this... now you've just kind of boxed in your rook a little bit. Move that okay, that's decent. Now if he doesn't move, he's screwed. If he takes the pawn, he's screwed. He can only really back off now. Take, or no. Alan's up behind a queen in this scenario. Miscalculation, I think. Yep. That's a misplay. Mate in 2 here for our buddy Dota, if you can find it. Mate in 1. I'm pretty sure that's mate in 1. Yeah. Good job, Dota. You just gotta win 2 more of those. And then you're all done, buddy. Game 2. Cal with the white pieces. He starts with the king's pawn opening. Get all 4 knights out. Is that what we're going to do? You're going to move your other knight out? And we'll just have all... no? Okay, bishop out. New thing. We're going to get a new thing here. We're going to go bang. Look, I can do green. I can do green squares. I can draw all over the place. Trying to make that nice wall of pawns. I heard other smart people say that a pawn's best friend is another pawn. And that's very true. Because it really sucks to take out a pawn wall because you got to start from the bottom in most cases. Looks like Dota's trying to... he's kind of walled off this bishop now. Yeah. Nah. Take. Crap. Or take with queen. Okay. You could do that too. I mean, I guess there's nothing stopping this. accept this, but that's what you gotta be thinking. And then maybe you bring your bishop out. Then that knight is pinned to the queen. Second he moves that knight, you're just gonna take his queen. Bishop for queen's a good trade. Will he lose a bishop over this though? No, he will not. Oh, yeah, he'll still lose it anyway. I guess. Good. Or he could lose his queen if he doesn't move it. Not there. Not to there. I keep right clicking when sometimes I just want to put my mouse places. What do we do now? Ooh. That's not a safe place for your queen. You just lost your queen, you're in check. Which means you gotta go here, which means this is coming. That's a terrible fork. Damn, can't go there and take back either. Dang. That was a brutal fork. Dota getting the queen out early. Oh no. What now? You're down a knight and a queen. I guess you're not technically down the knight. You're equal on the knight. That's scary. Just retreat, I guess. Yeah. And then what? Then maybe you could take there, but he'll take back with bishop. That's actually okay though, because I feel like you want this file to be kind of open. I think you trade that pawn away. You can't castle to either side because you were forced out here. So I think you... Okay. I think taking there was probably a better... I think. But now he's got to find a spot back here. Yeah, now he's going to take here. But at least he's going to trade it back. But I still don't think... Oh. Yeah, then I would... We're just... Okay, a check. Take it now. Or move it away, rather. Don't let him take it. There you go. Then maybe you follow up on it? No. It's gonna move away. Hey. Something like that. Solidify a center for yourself, and then you end up with a weird pass pawn here. A potential pass pawn. No. Okay. Okay. I don't fully understand what's going on here. The knight's just blocking nothing. You don't want to trade your queen away here, so maybe just back off. Actually, maybe back off to here. Back off to here, get yourself on a long diagonal. Oh, now that... It's tricky. Now you take that pawn? No, it's guarded by this knight. Mate in 16. Well, let's see if Dota can find mate in 16. Don't even give Cal a chance. Mate in 16. That's what the computer says at move 22. Mate in 8, 7. He's on the right path. It's got to be something with that knight. The knight coming in for the check here, I think? No. Well, yeah, that forces this up and then this down. Yeah, that wasn't the right move. Sometimes puzzles suck. Because every time I look at a game, I feel like I'm looking at a puzzle, and that's usually not the case. The game goes on. The puzzle stops after a couple moves. The game just keeps going. The game goes on. The other day I was looking through my streams this month trying to find some content for the next highlight reel. There's some good stuff. There's some really good stuff coming out at the end of March. There. Why not here? That's a force check. And then he would have to, if you went here, he could either go down. Maybe I play too weird, but I like pressuring people. If I can get like constant checks and just force them into a bad position over and over and over again, I like to do that. Now check him. Punish him for that. Yep. Now Cal should probably go up here. I guess he's got all this to work with, but I think I would have gone up. Yeah, you'd be checked here, but then you could kind of come like, oh, maybe that was the right move because you kind of walled in. I guess you could go bang, bang, bang. But this is probably safer coming out through here. Yeah, it's found mate in 10 with king e2. If Cal goes king e2, we're in the start here of a... Uh-oh. And then... rook a2. Which is check. And then if Cal goes king e3, he's playing right into a mating pattern. And then queen c1. Oh. He's got a chance again. I say this as if like any of these guys know how these lines work. I only know because the computer is telling me over here. I can see all the lines. But rook e3 is apparently really bad for Cal. King f1 is what, or no, rook a7. Apparently this is what Cal's looking for. Cal's looking for rook a7. That's not good. Unfortunately, this check is the most... okay. Giving him some hope. Giving him some hope. I like watching it change every couple seconds when they get into faster moves. So Cal's still like a minute and a half below. He likes to think. Queen takes f3 is a good move right now. Followed by rook d7. Where are we at now? What do we think? Won by resignation. Okay. That's 2. There's one more. One more point.
Yo.
This one goes to 3.
Oh, can we just say no? I'll be right back.
You can resign if you want.
I kind of want to just resign out of it.
That's fine. That's fine. You
Yeah.
want it?
I'm gonna say he's got this.
Okay. So that means Dota 3-0. If he wants to come back in, he can. So I don't know if anybody predicted this.
I had Affinity.
I did
Did
too.
not have Dota.
I had Affinity and Keys in the finals, what I had.
Wow, no faith.
No, none at all. Good job. Me and Affinity tied for 3rd here. Calamity with the 2nd place.
Yeah, I can.
Let's look at the final bracket here. So what did you think?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Yeah, it was super fun. We're going to bring Dota in here and I'll ask you guys some questions about that final game. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Alright.
So what did you think of that? That was a little bit slower than your games with Affinity for sure, but
Yeah.
it was really fun to, for most of this entire tournament, I was just kind of talking.
They were all nail biters, it felt like, eh?
They were all nail biters, but I was also talking out of my ass. And then in the final game that you guys played, I turned on lines so I could see where the good lines were.
Oh,
Man,
cool.
if we were good players, you had like mate and 5 like half that game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like most.
I
of
mean,
that
once
game.
you're up a queen. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was bad. That was bad for you, Cal. When that fork happened.
Oh, I know.
Check fork.
Oh, I know.
That was
The deadly fork.
How did we get to there? Let's go back.
Instant replay.
We do
Bad
have the
decisions.
technology.
That's how we got to there.
Or wait. Yeah, right there. I'll bring him up here. Right here. So that move right there was the scariest move I think you made all game.
It was the only scary move, really, except for the mate.
I mean, scary for Cal
Alright.
because badness.
Near mate.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
Whatever.
better move
Whoa.
was, but I guess maybe coming down here,
Oh.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I
running
didn't
out of
want to-
squares, eh?
just
I
going
didn't want to
home.
keep retreating my queen back because then you were just giving you just got way too much of the board.
So
So I was trying to keep it up
let's see.
to trying to at least not get it all back to the starting position.
So
Back is definitely the move there, if you're gonna have any move at all.
yeah, unfortunately, it's not super intuitive, at least to me, because this still kind of has him winning. But I
You're
guess,
still on the
Stops
back
the
foot.
stops the rook fork too, eh?
but that is the
Yeah.
absolute best move, even though he's winning. Queen G3 looks like almost equally as bad. King takes on, or sorry, Bishop takes C5 is really bad. How would that happen? Why is it telling me that? Bishop takes
Bishop takes
C5?
C5.
How?
So bishop would go to C5, and I guess the knight can't move anymore.
Oh,
but
no,
you lose your queen.
It's pawn, sorry. Pawn to... Why does
Oh,
it
okay,
say
pawn
B?
takes
Oh,
d5
bishop
also
takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
you
you
That's
just lose your queen for nothing.
That was the worst move you could have made. So I mean, you didn't do the worst. You could there was
True.
a worse move. That that was the worst move. This was
D1's pretty good because it stops C2 as well.
yeah. D1 was definitely the best move,
D1's the best move.
but
for
it's
sure.
easy.
Because I have C2 here.
It's
That forks the rook, and I grab the rook for free.
it's easy to say that after the game, especially when you have this nice computer telling you everything.
Yeah.
But you know what's really funny is if you played D1, you actually, if he played that pawn, you end up winning somehow.
Whoa. Oh, I trapped my bishop.
Yep.
Yeah. The play
Oh
that.
shit! Yeah, you're completely trapped here. Yeah.
The play for sure was to move the queen back,
Yep.
and then yeah.
Yeah. That was the Rufus subscriber chess bonanza, March 2021 edition.
Bonanza.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it's a turning point moment.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like next time I'm gonna push a lot harder to have Hikaru come commentate for us. I
Send
talked.
him an email this time, or what? And he just didn't respond, or
Yeah, well, I sent him an e-card. It wasn't even an email. He probably thought it was spam and just deleted it. But
I mean,
kinda-
it was kind of spam, but yeah.
Yeah,
I kind
it's
of
fine.
figured at the very least maybe we could get Danny or something, but nobody showed up.
Nobody.
Strange.
Yeah,
It's a
I know.
high-level chess tournament.
Well, that's
It's
what I
true.
said. I don't know about you guys, but I am the best chess player in my house. So I felt like that should have counted for something, but apparently
yeah, nothing.
not.
It's worth nothing out here.
I mean, you
Send-
tied for third.
Send him a JPEG fruit basket. Maybe I just don't know how to internet, guys. I just,
Gotta learn.
I really thought he would be here to support me, but he was not. Sucks.
He was not.
But yeah, that's your final bracket.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. It was just about 3 hours. I was afraid we'd get into tie hell, and we would.
Never got into
everybody
tie
would-
hell. Believe it
Everybody
or
would
not.
just end up tying 4 or 5 games in a row, and I was afraid that this would go on till like 2 in the morning.
The
So-
only draw
I
was
was
you and
not-
Phil, right?
I was not
Yeah.
worried about ties at all.
Yeah, that was a funny one. That stalemate. That was hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised there was any draws. Like, none of us are very good, so it's hard to draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised by my draw. I knew that I didn't have any more moves, but I just figured he would be able to mate me somehow. I didn't think that was going to end up a draw. I knew I
Yeah.
was screwed, but I didn't realize I could possibly draw it. But we did.
Playing for the stalemate there is really what you should be doing. So
Yep. Totally intended. Totally. Like, just
Oh,
Yeah.
so
planned.
so intended. Like, you have no idea how intended that was. We're gonna find someone to raid here. I think we're gonna raid Blasphemous Roar. He's the guy who hosts all the mystery tournaments. What's he doing right now? Is he doing Games Quest, or I think this is Games Quest, maybe.
Games Quest.
He's on a quest to play like every game ever, and there's like thousands and thousands of games, and he's on game 32 out of 714. I think that only includes whatever system this was, NES. He's gonna play 714 NES games, and he's beaten 32 already.
He's fine. He can do that.
Oh yeah,
Totally a doable goal.
I would say, like, I honestly I don't know why he's not trying for bigger.
It's only like 10 SNES
Wait.
games, right?
He can
Yeah.
beat Battletoads?
I mean, supposedly it sounds like he's gonna try at least. Maybe he'll be stuck on Battletoads forever, but he's gonna try.
Battletoads is unbelievably hard.
Especially
Yeah,
when
yes.
you have a cartridge like I had that like doesn't work.
Oh yeah.
My
I only
cartridge,
got to level 3 or 4 in that game ever.
the cartridge I had crashed on like level 2 where you're like roping down the big cave.
Well, that was a good comeback. You're a Battletoad. Damn.
Oh
Got
shit,
him.
man. Vood.
Right in the heart.
I feel like I don't know if you were here, but we just did a big chess tournament. I got dressed up, and my co-commentator decided to snub me on the most important tournament of my life.
It's true. It was 100% planned.
But
100%.
you've been here? Oh man. Thanks for coming out. It was I'm trying to think of something that we did that was good, but like I was gonna be like, we raised money for charity. No, we didn't. Somebody won
We
a
didn't.
prize. No, they didn't.
We played video games.
We had lots of fun, maybe a little bit. I don't know if
Made
we had
some
a,
friends along the way, you
we
know.
made,
Yeah, why
we
not?
made some friends, some enemies.
Yeah.
Frenemies.
We got a stalemate. But so yeah, we might end up doing this again. I'm just gonna let the subs choose, I think, what we do from now on, because this was the best turnout for a sub thing that we've had yet. So I think it was a lot of fun.
I agree.
Next month is April, so we'll have to figure out something to do for April.
Next month is April. You're correct.
It's true. I only know that because my birthday's in April.
Nice.
Yeah.
Happy
Other than that, I don't know what
almost
month comes
birthday-ish.
after what month. So like I know April comes after March, but who knows what happens before or after that. Am I sure? Well, I was until you said that. Now I don't know. Okay. Let's start up with this raid. Thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you to everyone who played. I hope you had fun. I know I did.